Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the realm. In friends only realm. And pin. Right. Oh. I have one person watching. Neat. Okay, so today we'll be building Spawn House. I got stuff on my phone. Also, if you hear breathing, that's not me, that is my doggy. Zeus is upstairs with me, because he looks sad. And I can't bring the one I want to bring upstairs, because she's comfy. Actually, I could. Ooh, I might do that. Wait, does it every time? I might... Right, I'm building Spawn House. And my controller's low. So, at the minute, the spawn is just kind of a tree. And I've learned it is a dangerous tree. So, I'm going to fix that. And that shovel's already broken. I think it's a bit warm. I think he wants to go downstairs. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get in my house. I'll, be right back. I will be right back. Right, I'm back. Hello, 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 hello. Ah. See if I can get some more dirt done. The reason I'm digging up the dirt is what I plan to do with Spawn House is to just put like enchanting tables, an enchantment table in there, or you know, like just stuff to help people. Because I think Lewis doesn't have an enchanting room. Or at least I don't know. Because his house is quite open, which at first I got worried about because of the abundance of creepers. So I got worried because his house, I gotta say, every world I have been on, I'm always like amazed to see the houses, especially since crossplay. I'm not doing this to fucking be like, oh, my friend's build are so great. I'm doing this because it does, you know, it baffles me. I am like a mole rat. I get the chance, I'm underground. Majority of the time, right? So, the content here, like, I'm gonna run you through, actually, I'll do it when it's day. But I'm not trying to be all, you know, it's more of I do enjoy seeing what my friends build. I really like doing it. And it's quite nice to, because I can't show you one of the worlds because it's my friend Will's world. But honestly, the spawn to that world has probably been one of the coolest spawns I've been on. I didn't build at spawn. I think one of my first places I disappeared to was a desert temple over 30,000 blocks away. I then moved back and lived on a little island and had a little house. I was kind of the technoblade of that world. Because jokingly, I said I'm gonna come back with revenge. I said I'm starting my bad guy arc. But I generally wasn't. I just was like, Spawn. Never heard of it. This is probably the closest I've been to Spawn. Ever. And on my Let's Play world I've been doing, on my Let's Play world I'm like 1,000 blocks away. So usually I'm kind of a man who stays just, you know, in a general area. So I'm going to show you around the current houses. So I've been in there. That's Carla's house. Obviously, Carla's got a really nice little area. Actually getting a cheap pen. I'll probably patch that up for her. She's building a doctor's office over here. That's quite nice to see. If we go over here, is the construction of Pogvania. Pogvania? I think it's Pogvania. Yeah, Pogvania. Construction of Pogvania, which is Charlie's area, but right now has to build on mobile. Microsoft, if you're fucking watching, sort his account out. I've been fucking tooting up fucking everything, saying all realms are really great, promoting it. All you can do is fix his motherfucking account. I've been saying how good realms are and how they are a worthy investment and people should, you know, do them. Even though, you know, like, it's only like 10 people. I mean, £6 for 10 people isn't bad, but maybe up it a little bit. But anyway, So this is Lewis's house. He did this on a jungle world, so this was in trees. I never really explored it, but this is obviously what he's done, and I gotta say, it's really nice. I mean, the campfires work. I think he's making a lake. He's got a farm. He's got a map of the area. Bruh. So there's another. Ooh. There's also a swamp. Sadly, no woodland mansion. Well, that's nice. I do like the maps. That's intriguing. What is that? What is that? Is someone? Oh, this is his area. I think. Yes, this is his area. Because there's my house. No, that's his area. What's this? What's this? Huh. So yeah, this is Lewis's house, and it was his world was much more expansive. His area was much more expansive, but I do like what he's done and how he's made it. It works really well, and I haven't seen many people build with birch, but everything I've seen from birch looks pretty fucking cool. I'll go over here to show the other two, Christian, who you saw yesterday, who currently is the only person who has a fully functional enchant table on the world. Will's also got a railway. Subhole coming soon. So this is Will's railway. Might talk to him when he's on. So this is Christian's house. Rip, unlucky, Richard III, death to glitch. Rip the panty raid. Okay. Two pigs with a saddle. Is this one named? No. Not named. It's a donk. They have two donkeys. I won't hold anything. This is Christian's house. He's got two dogs. He's got the hunk. I'm surprised he didn't call it Undertaker. That's an inside joke that probably no one's... I like that. He's got his own portal, which I didn't know about. I was like, surprised. He's got his functioning enchant table. It goes up to 30. So I only need that many books. Okay. Nice little cheap enchant table. Bedroom is nice. Oh, he's got a bed in here. Oh. Wait a damn minute. Wait a goddamn motherfucking minute. I'ma have some words with this motherfucker. I'ma have some fucking words. Now I know where all the fucking diamonds have gone. Reese's house, they've got fucking everything. I do apologize for the background noise. Leo is quite loud. So, yeah. This is their houses. Christian has a full set of diamond, apparently. Didn't know that. I don't even have a diamond sword yet. Yeah. Yeah, so that's everyone's house. Will's house, I don't think he's built one yet. He's kind of starting off the railway, so... Yet to see what he comes up with. I mean... Oh, no, I ain't stealing, Carla. Oh, God. No, I ain't stealing. I was just checking everyone's house. I don't even know what they have. The only thing I know that Christian has is the diamond armor that he puts on full fucking display. So that's all I know they have. They could have more, but I wouldn't look through their chest because I don't want to give people ideas. I'm just casually touring the world for people. I probably need to place up a lot of stuff. I also probably need to place this up at some point. Giant fucking water lake. I already have, but I'll show it again if you want. Okay, I'll show those two again. So this is Carla's house. I'll go inside. If I can get up, because I just realized I'm probably gonna not be able to get up. This is Carla's house. Oh, fuck. Close down chat. Fuck. And then, obviously... Charlie's castle. I need to get back because creepers are going to start spawning. Okay, talk to you later, Carla. But yeah, there we go. Let's get back to... Oh, Mr. Lockwood. If anyone gets that joke, I'm probably the only person who would get that joke. I dropped my potato. Okay, so I put down... Fuck. I need to put down chat for a minute just to do something. But yeah, so I have a... Oh, Charlie's on. Ah. Sup? I'm listening to stream. Ah, okay. How are you able... Oh. Ah, yes. But I have a live video, like, of... Not of my face, but of me. I'm in college. You should. He's Alex! Minecraft, sort this glitch out. He's Alex. Should be learning. You should be learning. He's Alex on my screen. Minecraft, sort these glitches. I don't want to see these people as Alex. I want to see them as their custom skin. But, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be doing a live video some point in the future, and I'll actually be doing this one. We will be reviewing stuff. I will be reviewing Pringles. I will not tell people what flavors I'll be reviewing, but I'll be reviewing them. Be reviewing a lot of Pringles. But I will be wearing a mask. Oop, 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 oop. Fuck! Just got dapped by a fucking ting. But yeah, so yeah, I will be streaming. I'm not streaming it, but I will record it. I'll be recording it with my friend. Okay. Speak to you soon, Charles. But yeah, so I will be doing a Pringles review. Because I don't think there's been a Pacific Pringles review on YouTube. There probably has, but not by me. So I'll be reviewing Pringles, such as some other stuff, I believe. I think it's so there is one flavor I don't want to reveal because I myself is very excited to taste this one. I keep seeing it all over fucking Instagram and it's pissing me off. It's so annoying because these Pringles look so fucking good. But we'll be doing like a selection from, so like, you know, we'll be doing like the kind of core ones you see, like, you know, the normal Pringles, the usual kind of Pringles people would have. And then we'd be doing stuff like, brain gone. Brr. We'll be doing stuff like, the spicy ones, the rice infusion. So some of the spicy ones, some of the tortilla ones. Hopefully, it just depends how obviously what we can get. I wanna do a selection of them because there is some really good ones and there is some really fucking nasty ones. Not as in nasty as but you know, just dreadfully either bland or boring. So I don't know whether I'll do like the whole tier list, as in, you know, like I'll be able to edit the tier list. I think there's a format for it on a website. But obviously I'd have to screen record something, and I don't know how to do that yet on PC. I'll probably only be able to edit, so I can see what I can do. I'll probably have my friend round. He might be able to help me. But yeah, so I'll be doing that with Super Moose. Me and him will be doing it. I don't know whether he'll be showing his face. It does depend on if he wants to show his face. If he is also, there is also that of he might not be allowed. But yeah, so we'll be doing a delightful mixture of flavors. But we'll be doing the rice infusions, a bunch of American flavors I've seen. There's like ones like fucking buffalo wings, ranch. I've never tried ranch. There's salt and vinegar. Yeah, so expect that. So he just texted me. So yeah, so what it'll be is so Charlie will not be on cam. Charlie will be off cam. He'll give his review. He's got quite a not a loud voice in a rude way, but quite a loud voice that he doesn't need to be on cam to be there. I can go quite quiet sometimes, or I can be quite loud. I'm going to be on cam because I also be in my mask, so I will probably have to turn away to eat it. I'm not going to fucking pussy out on them. I'm going to try everything. I don't know what we're going to do, 3 chips each, because if I get them and we don't do like the video till like 3 weeks, they'll all be eaten. Either by me, my mum, my dad, someone. Someone in my house will find out. I've got like packets of... And the only reason, and the main goal of this channel, and I want to put this here, this channel is not going to be copying the next big trend of games. I don't like doing that. I think it puts a lot of pressure on games. I mean, if you want to play a game that's popular, that's fine. I don't fucking care. But I'm going to do what I love, what I enjoy. That's Minecraft. That's some horror games. Fuck games that I will never touch. Resident Evil 7, once I've completed it, I'm never touching that game again. And Alien Isolation. Those are the only 2 games I will not play ever again. I will not play one of them. But I love horror games. I love Fortnite. I don't give a shit what people think of it. Really just, it's at this point just the same shit. It's just like, oh, Fortnite bad, Fortnite bad, Yeah, well, who gives a fuck? Like, yeah, I shit on it, but I still play the game. So I'm just making my life worse. I love Fortnite. I think there is aspects that should be fixed. I think there is a biased opinion between the sweats and the casuals. Casuals want the game just to have fun. And then Sweat's like, oh, we want to have fun our way of, add all this stuff to allow us to do all this. But nerf all this because that's not fun. This isn't Fortnite mechanical season. This is Fortnite. But anyway, I'll still be doing Fortnite. Don't give a shit what people say. Oh, game's dead or whatever. My game, my channel, what I do want to do, what I enjoy. It's how I roll. Maybe Dead by Daylight might return. there's a Resident Evil character. It is a friends only realm. Sorry, it's friends only realm at the minute. So it's only going to be the people on the realm. It is a friends only realm. Sorry. But yeah, and I'll probably do more live vlogs. I call them live videos now. What the fuck? Anyway, back to I probably have to do stuff while I'm talking. I'm probably gonna extend down in my base. My mic's not muted. Anyway, so yeah, so. So I'll probably do more vlogs. I might do more tier related stuff, because I do love watching them. I do love seeing what people rate stuff. I might do movie reviews, though I'm pretty just outright harsh. Not in like a, critical way. I just fucking is harsh and don't really care. I enjoy just, I mean, I've been harsh about the Borderlands movie, and that's because it's one of my favorite games. And I mean, me and my friend on Fortnite stream, we're talking about it and talking about the director. So, yeah. Definitely is, not the most excited as I once was when I first heard about it. And that's not because, everything's bad. It's, there was poor choice in casting. There was rumors about poor choice in casting. So I kind of stuck with, obviously, just playing. I forgot what I was saying. So the rumors were like The Rock was going to be Claptrap, and obviously I don't hate The Rock. I find some of the stuff he does really interesting and funny. There's certain characters that he does really well, but didn't think he was right for Claptrap. I mean, Kevin Hart is going to play Roland, but I think I talked about that on stream. I said, I don't think, I said, Kevin Hart could surprise me. I don't hate him. He's probably one of my most favorite comedians. I absolutely love what he does. But I obviously, from playing games, I know what Roland's character is. I know who Kevin Hart's character is. But Kevin Hart could do it. Don't like Tiny Tina's casting. Not dissing it, just I like Ashley Birch as Tiny Tina. She is Tiny Tina. She is why Tiny Tina's popular. I just think, they didn't need to include her. There's a few characters they don't need to include. They're going an original character route again. And I say again, similar to Mortal Kombat, they went with an original character, and I think quite a lot of people didn't like Cole. Cole in Mortal Kombat should have been called Satoshi, because he is Scorpion's son. I know the guy was going for his own universe, and all I can say is a lot of the stuff did surprise me, but there was some stuff that could have done a bit better. I love Bihan. Bihan. because it's Japanese, so I think they pronounce. Not me trying to be rude, me trying to make sure I'm saying a Japanese name right. Bihan. Bihan, obviously, they did Bihan really well. And I like their take on Bihan just being an asshole. There's no remorse in what he did. He did it purposely. You know, and it works well into him becoming Noob Saibot because in the later games, I think in Mortal Kombat 2, you know, he tries to defend himself. He's like, no, I didn't do that. But then when he comes back, he's like really arsey with everyone. And don't get me wrong, you know, that's obviously, he's died. He got killed. But I think this movie represents his personality best of that, what all of what he could say is the truth and would be the truth. And I do like that. I do like what they did. But they have an original character in Borderlands. Don't know how that's going to work. I like General Knox, General Knox in that. At first I saw, oh, they made her a female. And then they said, oh, daughter. I was like, okay, that's cool. Because General Knox, I think, is meant to be quite a popular character, so I didn't know what they was doing. And I just thought, oh, change it for, you know. There's a lot of people who could play General Knox, and I've already just thought of one. The guy who played Cable and Thanos. Josh Brolin could play a really good Knox. There's no Handsome Jack, and yeah, you know, but Handsome Jack doesn't show up in the first game. It's not based off the first game, because fucking Krieg, Tiny Tina are in it, so... And Tannis. I don't know if only Charlie can text me through his magical ways and tell me that Tannis was part of the first game. Only Charlie can tell me that. Haven't played it. Played the second game and the first game. Loved them both. Anyway, so yeah. So I don't like the casting of Tannis. I think Tannis, you know, should have been played by a young female actor who's got autism, because Tannis has got Asperger's. I don't like her casting. There's no age on Tannis, but she seems quite young, and obviously would have preferred, obviously, you know, but Jack Black's fine. I like his character. Perfectly fine as Claptrap. Okay, Tannis is in Borderlands 1. Okay, so the only characters that aren't is Krieg and Tiny Tina. Krieg's fine. I actually saw it. I thought, I mean, there is Dave Bautista, who would have been a really good Krieg. I could see him playing Krieg really well. He plays Drax really well. But, you know, I quite like the actor they picked for Krieg. I think he's got you know. I mean, Handsome Jack should have been in it. Ryan Reynolds or his actual voice actor, because this is what I say, right? If the voice actor is not far from, if they were to do the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games of, you know, using Captain Price, they can use the guy who played Captain Price. I haven't played the games, but I've seen a lot of stuff, and the voice actor of Captain Price looks directly similar to his character. So if people want to obviously, you know, oh, this character, no. I'm one for, if the voice actor is well trained and obviously knows what they're doing, the voice actor should play their live action counterpart. Only because it's obviously their character. Some people obviously get a lot more emotion in their characters. I don't know what Ashley Birch thinks of her casting as Tiny Tina. I haven't really seen anything. So it's the same. I'm the same with everything. I got pissed off there was no kind of consideration for Ironheart's story. That's just something I'm not going to get into on stream, because I just don't like Ironheart as a whole. I think Morgan should have been Ironheart. But hey ho, you live and you learn. You don't get everything, you know, from MCU. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. But I mean, Lilith, Moxie, I'm just absolutely fucking no. Nope, nope, no. I just do not like Moxie. At all. I don't care who the actress is, I think Borderlands would have probably been better as an animated movie. There is so much stuff that happens in the background that animated movie works so much better. It's like a lot of people say Star Wars works better more as a, series than it does movies because you can only put so much in a movie, whereas a series, they can be on this planet the whole episode and do everything on that planet and then go to the next planet. Or it can be set up. Whereas a movie, they'll be like, we've been here, now we gotta go here. It's like seeing in Rise of Skywalker, they're on this planet and the next planet and the next planet. Someone pointed that out. And I think Borderlands would have worked better as an animated movie because it's, I say the same with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat doesn't need live action. Well, it does because people want to see these characters, obviously. But the games, if you just put in CGI fights longer and more developed, kind of what the movies are like, I think a lot of people would watch just an animated movie from NetherRealms. But Borderlands works much better animated. The art style works really nicely, and I think it's what obviously makes Borderlands, and it's not, I just think it uses a lot of A-listers, top-notch celebrities. I think me and my friend talked about this. We said, Jack Black's, he's pretty passionate about roles. I definitely think he's going to show up in the Five Nights trilogy movie, if that does well. Fucking hope it does. I really want to see more of that. But I think the way Borderlands is structured and the characters that are there, lots of people, I think, when they thought of a Borderlands movie, thought live action Handsome Jack. I did. Maybe Charlie did. I'm not too sure. I mean, if the trailer looks good, I'll give it a shot. Because, I'm not, I've seen a lot of people say what they think of Mortal Kombat, saying it's the most, best game movie ever, or best this. I don't think it's the best game movie ever. I think it's got a lot more accuracy to the games. It's a lot more accurate and got a lot of stuff. But there is also a lot of stuff they probably did that I didn't like. I think Melina's voice being auto-tuned, it was a pretty bad choice. Melina just has a higher pitched voice to Katana, so including Melina right away is kind of fucked. Because, I get, Shang Tsung, he's here, he's in the first one. He's kind of the main villain. But Melina doesn't show up right away. So I think including Melina wasn't the best choice. I think Cole Young, I saw, before I knew Johnny Cage was, spoiler alert, I doubt anyone who watches me hasn't seen the movie. But, spoiler alert, Johnny Cage is obviously, I thought Cole Young was a stand-in for Johnny Cage, as much more kind of darker, backstory. Hello again, Blazer. I think Johnny Cage was meant to be, I think they would have benefited having Johnny Cage as the main character. I think using Ashira Ryu, obviously a known character as well. I think a lot of people do know of Scorpion's son. They know, obviously, he is quite clear that's his drive throughout the game. Well, a lot of the game is rebuilding the Shirai Ryu and obviously rebuilding his clan. I think they could have used Satoshi as the kind of poster boy, Wait, is my voice working? Hold Okay, hello everybody. Sorry, I'm back again. I thought my mic was muted. So yeah, I think Satoshi should have been casted better, personally, from a more personal bit. I think I do get there's nothing wrong with making original characters. I just think Cole, from some people, obviously I thought Cole was meant to be a darker backstory compared to Johnny, but at first I didn't really like Melina's casting because I thought, well, maybe they'll have, I thought Katana was going to show up, but I think casting Melina as a character is obviously not the best. Someone said they killed off a lot of key characters, which they did. They did kill off key characters. They killed off Reptile. I didn't like the portrayal of Reptile. I don't care if he's Armageddon Reptile or not. Reptile should have been smarter in that fight. He shouldn't have died the first because his kind of whole point is working to revitalize his species. So, yeah. Nothing wrong with Bihan. Nothing wrong with Scorpion. They were perfect. They were great. I loved Scorpion. I loved Jax was cool. I actually quite like Jax. Kano's perfect. Kano, a lot of people, from what I've seen, a lot of people thinks Kano carried the film. I has to agree. Yeah, he did. He did, and I love it. I love it. I love the humor they used. I like that they went, fuck it, this universe is dark, because half the shit Kano says in the movie, I don't think he said once in the games, or at least from what I know of the games. I played X, I played 9 once, and I picked Noob Cybot, as just a joke because, that was when I was young and I didn't know what all this shit was, and it said noob, and I thought, I'll play noob so then I can beat my uncle, whoop my ass as Scorpion. So yeah. So I don't know if he actually says some of the shit he says. Obviously not being rude, I love the casting of Kano. Kano was perfect. Scorpion was perfect. I mean, they kind of done him dirty in one of the trailers, because basically when I first heard his voice, I was just there like, bruh, he literally doesn't sound the best. But then, when I heard it fully done, I was like, oh my god, the trailers did him dirty. The trailers absolutely fucked up. Because in the trailers, he sounded, get over here, or some shit like that. In the fucking movie, he sounds so fucking cool. I mean, at first I said, like, oh, they should have just dubbed in the original, but no. The movie version, the guy, I think, who did Scorpion's voice, is fucking amazing. I loved Scorpion's, voice. I like that they made Bihan and Hanzo Hasashi, or Scorpion, speak their native tongue. I love that. That was really, really good. It created, obviously, a lot of suspense, and obviously, they are, compared to Liu Kang and obviously Kung Lao, who obviously would probably learn English and other languages to obviously be able to communicate with other contestants in the other champions. Not me trying to be rude, that can probably be, as in, because obviously Jax, Sonya, Cole Young should be, I think he is Japanese in the movie. Cole and Johnny Cage, they would probably learn that through Raiden, because Raiden obviously is probably bilingual, which I think is bilingual, means you can speak multiple languages. So yeah, it is obviously, I do quite like that. Hanzo and Bihan do speak their native tongue. That's really, really nice touch, and I think a lot of movies now, I think Shang-Chi's probably going to do it. I think not me being rude, I think Shang-Chi will do it. And I like it when a movie will do that. I think because some movies, because Scorpion in all the games and Scorpion in all the movies, he speaks English, and so does Sub-Zero. I think having them speak their obviously native tongue is a very good thing, and I quite like that. I mean, it's quite good. Obviously, I have nothing wrong with obviously other characters not speaking Japanese, but it's a very nice touch to Bihan. Obviously, Bihan can speak, is bilingual as well. I'm not going to just say, oh, he can also speak English. I'm going to say bilingual, so he can speak a multitude of languages. I would like to see Kano be able to speak Japanese and Spanish, because he is obviously, spoiler alert if you haven't played the games, he is the leader of the Black Dragon, so he probably would be able to communicate. I know he's not dead. He is too funny to fucking die. He is not dead. They already said Sub-Zero, Bihan, who is Noob Saibot. Again, spoiler alert, everyone knows it anyway. I mean, I don't know if people don't. But Bihan is obviously... Bihan, so yeah. I do want them to continue. No. Not. I do know that Bihan and I take this off. Oh, I know. I do want him to continue. Bihan and Scorpion speaking, Japanese. I do wonder if Katana will, because I believe not in the games. I don't know. She's a Denian, so I would believe she probably might not. But it depends what they do. I mean, from what I'm guessing is they're going off of the current timeline for Mortal Kombat. Cabal should have not been burnt pre-burn. I think he should have taken some damage from should have took obviously what happened to him from Kung Lao when Kung Lao performed his finisher. I think Shang Tsung should have been played by his original actor in the first movies. By the way, Shang Tsung is the only mustache twiddling villain I love. He is so fucking, he does the little, yes, I'm going to betray you. Like, literally, in Aftermath, he's sat there just fucking doing the fucking villain shit with his fingers while someone threatens to kill him if he betrays them. He's just there like, yeah, I know, yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna know you're gonna try, but you'll fail. And I mean, yeah, he gets fucked in Aftermath. I think he is obviously, I didn't like that they made him kind of the true villain all along. I think they should have maybe hinted towards that. I mean, they did. They're like, I was gonna, like, it's like, said, like, fucking, Sindel killed Jared, Katana's father, but then fucking Bug Lady, who killed fucking Melina like a bitch. She killed Jared. She's the one who murdered Katana's father. But honestly, the Mortal Kombat lore, not in a rude way, it is fun to read. It is fun. If you like looking into lore, it is good to look into. But if it is very confusing at times, and that's not me trying to be, it's more of, it's like, I think the Shiro Ryu I found out recently was formed by an ex-Lin Kuei member. And I always when I first heard of Lin Kuei and shit, I always thought, oh, Lin Kuei's blue, Shiro Ryu is yellow, ironically, but the Lin Kuei, they have different members. I think Sector's design. But, I definitely hope they do the Cyber Initiative in the next movie. That's something I could... Hold on. I've got a delivery. There's a delivery today, so... I would definitely fucking vibe with the Cyber Lin Kuei coming in the next movie. You know, like... They killed Bihan, and then, Sub-Zero's like, no, you killed my brother. You got my brother killed, you hired him as an assassin. And then... I think... My only critiques is, Melina's voice shouldn't have been auto-tuned. It sounded dreadful when she was speaking. I generally thought it was what people did. When people upload the clips and then they're like, oh, here's the clips of the movie. And then everyone's like, oh, thank you. And then... Obviously, the clips are, like, fucking distorted and shit, obviously, just to... Obviously, once the movies came out, but obviously it's on fucking HBO Max for free. Well, not for free, he has to pay, monthly, but still, on HBO Max for free. And I don't live, in America, sadly. Well, not... You get what I mean. And obviously people post clips, and obviously it's either coloured different. I generally thought that was just the clip being distorted. No, that's her voice, and that is a very bad choice. I get, the actress might have not have wanted to do a high-pitched voice for Melina, but I would have said, well, do it, I do get, it is obviously awkward doing a high-pitched voice, but... they could have done it better. They didn't have to do an overlay of two voices. I get, she's a clone, but overlay, bit excessive, personally. She's two different voices. It's just like, bruh, no. But, I definitely think Sub-Zero and Scorpion were done well. Definitely like the kind of setup to Bihan. Sonya was pretty good. Sonya was pretty good. I did like Sonya's character. I don't like the whole Arcana shit and, oh, you kill a champion, you get abilities. That's just a bunch of fucking bollocks. Jax, I like Jax. I actually thought Jax was a pretty strong character. I like the actor. I think Jax hasn't really had like a core, not me being rude, I think he hasn't had like a consistent, I think like he's had the cigar, he had the kind of military kind of fucking shit. I don't think he's had like a super core kind of like trait to him. I think the kind of one is him, trying to be kind of funny and always, badass. I think that's kind of been his trait that I've seen a lot in the games. And that's not me being like, oh, he's not a very interesting character. What I don't like is Fucking Jackie's annoying. Jackie's like, oh, we took out Shinnok. No, you didn't. Cassie did. You struggled to beat the Revenants. And that's not me being, oh, you know, Cassie's better. No. She's bragging as if she helped take out Shinnok. As if it was her accomplishment. It wasn't really anyone's accomplishment. It was more of just Cassie unlocked her ability. And then she's, you know, Cassie's meant to be her best friend, and then she's like, oh, you know, we can get special, oh, I want to be Cassie. It's just like, no. I think Jackie just seems a bit braggy about stuff, and it's just a bit annoying. There's one line, I think, from Spawn, who is my favorite DLC character. Not my favorite, but in 11, until they add one of the fucking robots. I think he's like, oh, you remind me of someone I know. I don't know whether he's referring to his daughter or his wife. But I don't think I don't like Jackie's character. She seemed more just pain in my ass. And her abilities aggravate me, so it's a both of, I don't like the way she plays, like, against people, and I just don't like her at all. You know, but yeah, Jack seemed really good, and obviously the actor gave him a quite funny flair. I did like how he brutally murders a character, and he just looks at his arms and goes, these motherfuckers work. You know, no, like, you know, like, remorse, no kind of, you know, Jesus, I just crushed this man's head with a clap, just, these motherfuckers work. Like, he's done it before. Like, he's done it with his bare hands. He's clapped someone so hard in the head that their heads just exploded. Just no context. And it's honestly amazing. So, yeah, Jack's character, probably a 10 out of 10 from me. I found him funny. I really liked what the character did. The flair to him was great. Yeah, I can't really find any other complaints about Jax. Reptile, as I said, Reptile sucked ass. Reptile sucked so much ass. Reptile probably used to be very, very long time ago. Would have been one of my favorites. He isn't, but I still think Reptile has quite an interesting character, and reverting him to just this animalistic beast is kind of stupid. Because he was sent to kill a bunch of champions, right? And he failed at that quite quickly, whereas I think what would have worked is that Reptile kind of stayed in the background, and then maybe when Kung Lao went to attack, because, spoiler alert, again, if you're going to watch this movie, obviously click off, and obviously watch it if you're able to. When Kung Lao went to throw his kind of disc, maybe he spat on the helmet, and broke the helmet a little bit. And instead of, and then maybe, you know, then instead of Reptile getting fucking murked, maybe that's kind of who, obviously Kung Lao goes in wanting to fight Reptile, who obviously stopped his friend from, you know, getting saved, and Reptile obviously is, and then obviously, so instead of having Reptile get brutally fucking massacred by Kano, nothing wrong with what Kano did. I love Kano's character. I think Reptile could have been quite good, you know. You know, Kung Lao kills Natara. Natara then is, you know, Shang Tsung is unhappy because Natara's dead. And now Kung Lao has to pay for it. And then Kung Lao's like, oh, no, I'm gonna kill you. And then he throws his thing, and suddenly, oh no, my thing is my hat. It has fallen because of acid. And obviously, then, you know, reveal, oh look, Reptile's here. I do respect they used his canon name. It's very rare you'll hear Reptile's actual kind of name. I didn't know they did that. So they could have Reptile in a later movie. But I can't see it happening anytime soon, so it's a shame, but it's, you know, I definitely think Reptile would have benefited. Reptile would have benefited from being more of a bodyguard. Maybe they had the character that went in to kill him. Maybe like a smaller Lin Kuei. Or a different... Maybe Baraka. Nah, I'm trying to think of like a more animalistic creature. I do like what they did. Instead of Ermac being the one who tore off Jax's arms, it is someone else. It is, Sub-Zero. I'm trying to think. What's a character they could have sent? Maybe like they sent like a Tarkatan, just a random Tarkatan from Baraka's tribe. Or maybe one that Melina command, because they had Melina. Give Melina a bit more of like a kind of role in the movie. Instead of just to die. And I mean, I got nothing wrong with characters dying. You know, for sake of plot, she died because Sonya's now... Look, Sonya's got her Arcana. You know, that's pretty cool and all. But I prefer it when their stuff is tech. And obviously... I think, I do think, Kano's coming back. I doubt his actor would have willingly. I bet he had a lot of fun on set just being Kano. But I could definitely see Bihan's probably going to come back again. I do think they missed out on a lot. I think they killed off a lot of characters because of Mortal Kombat, you know, is kind of known for just brutally killing off characters. They killed off Raiko, which I'm not... I think a few people might have been pissed off about that because Raiko does play quite a key part in comics and obviously in certain reigns. There is a lot of other characters. They could have done the trader. No, the collector. He's a new character they made. Just add the collector in and made collector the guy who... Sorry, the collector the guy who died. Because he is fucking so shit. He's so dumb. I actually don't like the collector in the games. I mean, he plays well and he's fucking tanky, but he's just so shit. Like, some of the lines he says just kind of disgust me. Like, he's like, oh, I'll have your parts to sell. It's like, bruh, the fuck is wrong with you, my man? I don't like the collector. He's weird, freaks me out, and pisses me off. Apart from that, I don't really, you know... Raiko, I think some people probably were upset, and I get why. He was actually, to be fair, they did... Raiko's meant to be a lot smarter than how they portrayed him. What would have worked is if they made Tremor Raiko, because That's more up the speed. Raiden's funny. I mean, he's not the most, Raiden, but, they kept with the kind of theme, and I think I saw some clips from the original Mortal Kombat of the Raiden from that movie, just fucking doing like a, air fist bump of Johnny Cage fucking beating doing a low blow on Goro, so. I do like that. I do think that's quite a interesting thing. That Raiden's quite obviously jokey. I think it's probably gonna play into how Raiden, is is not the most caring of people. I do think another key trait of Jax is his PTSD. I don't think he's gonna go down that arc of he suffers from it, because he does in the games. Later on in the games, he has a much more fleshed out character, from what I think, and obviously I do think Jax's character in the games has quite a good character arc. I think he definitely develops, and I like his character development. He obviously progresses much more slowly and carefully than just being, hey, look, I'm this now and I'm this now. But I really hope they do Scarlet. I think Scarlet would be quite well done as a Russian actor. I quite like Scar. I think her voice actor in Mortal Kombat 11's Russian, and I quite like her voice there. So I reckon Scarlet would make quite a good character for that. I would like to see if they do anything with Scarlet. I don't want to do another movie where they kill off characters, or at least, Kano's coming back. Cabal could come back, but I didn't know he was already burned. I mean, the actor of Cabal was pretty good. He had Cabal's kind of snarky attitude towards things, the kind of, oh, I'm faster than you, and oh, I'm this. So Cabal's actors was really good. Yeah. Apart from that, the only really things I didn't like was Melina's auto-tune and how early she was brought in. Cabal could have been a bit better. Raiko, now I think about it, could have been done a bit better. But, yeah. This all started from me talking about why I'm probably not going to enjoy Borderlands 2. Yeah, it's a shame because I love the games. The games are amazing. I like the characters. A lot of people don't like 3. I think 3 had its flair. It's very hard to live up to the kind of way Jack was. Jack was an arsehole. Handsome Jack was just a fucking arsehole. And that's very hard to get again. He was an arsehole, but he had a charm to it. And I've seen half the characters have had that. I think Mortal Kombat tried to do that with Johnny Cage. They had it, and then through voice lines, they ruined him. Oh, yeah, no. I get what you mean. Yeah, gameplay 3 was perfect. The story was better in 2, but I think 3 had progress. So it went from Borderlands 1, don't know the story, don't really want to know, not the best. Borderlands 2, story, great. Great development, great stakes, great, learning curves. Everything was amazing about that story. And I had to stop watching reviews on people who were reviewing because they said, yeah, it's like, that you left the review because he said he didn't like your favorite game. Yes, I left the review. I don't want to lose my favorite. If I don't like his opinion, don't watch the video. I don't want to know his opinion. When I don't want to know his opinion of the game, if I'm not going to like the answer, not going to watch it. Most mature thing to do. If you don't like the answer of someone's opinion, don't watch it. Unless you really like goofing on that person. Otherwise, I love this YouTuber. He's a great YouTuber, so I don't want to ruin my opinion of him. But, story was great, had a lot of stuff, but the gameplay in 2 was great. There was a lot of exploring to do, a lot of really fun shit. I think the story had some good in it. I think they ruined the character Ava by saying, hey, why don't we make a Tiny Tina clone, but make her a siren? And they had all the compartments, just pulled it off so bad. Tiny Tina had a flair to her that just made her funny, made her enjoyable, and just generally was a really nice character to kind of, listen to. You just sat there and she's there fucking just talking to herself. It's just amusing and obviously is quite fun to obviously play and see. I think Ava was an okay character and there is some really nice scenes with her. I think especially with Flack as well, there's a really nice scene. The story was good. I like what Borderlands does. I won't spoil because I am doing it as a series. It's just on hold at the minute. I like what Borderlands does. They make you play the game as one of your characters. They do it a few times. They do it to 2, I think, were the most popular characters from number 2 was Zero and Maya. They make you think, oh shit, am I gonna kill Zero? And then obviously, spoiler alert, Maya dies, everyone knows it anyway, but they make you play the game and obviously Zero isn't actually a bad guy. But they make you play the game of Borderlands 2. You play Maya, you probably made I love Maya. Maya's my favorite character. She's really nice, really enjoyable. And then, boom, fucking out of nowhere, she's just fucking been murdered by Troy. And I think they did try and go with a Handsome Jack kill, and I wasn't as sad about Roland's death. Please say Charlie's played that part. Please say Charlie's played that part. Fuck. But I wasn't sad about a character's death as much as I was Maya's. I actually really liked Maya in Borderlands 3. I didn't play her in 2. I'm not the biggest fan of the Siren class, I'll say it now. Oh god, I think I fucked it. Oh shit. Roland's my G. Oh, okay. But I wasn't the biggest fan of, I'm not the biggest fan, but Maya had a really cool kind of development as a character. I believe she's asexual, so she's not sexually interested in anyone except from... I don't think she's asexual, but I don't think she's ever had a relationship, a close, near relationship with anyone except for Krieg. Not sexually, but emotionally. I personally believe, this is probably theorizing, I think she has an emotional connection to Krieg. I believe she does, and I think Borderlands 3 missed out on a very fucking good scene, and I can't tell you how much I am disappointed with Borderlands 3 cutting this scene out. It creates character and it creates character really well. So basically, Maya dies, and there's a funeral. The funeral in the game is pretty fucking shit. I'll put it out there now. She dies, and you sit on the ship, and you all say your fucking piece, and then you go talk to you talk to Ava. You go talk to Ava, and that's a really good scene. Talking to Ava, I think it would have worked better that you guys all got back to the ship, and Ava runs off. And it's a little quest to go talk to everyone, see, oh, where's Ava? And obviously, and you, instead of just going straight to them as optional, it's like, go talk to them and see how they're doing about Maya's death. And that would have created a bit more depth. It had Krieg show up, showing more proof of Krieg and Maya's relationship within the games. I think that would have explored him more and would have played into the DLC. Maya is a very key part of Krieg's character, and I think her death showing... I haven't played the DLC, the only man who can confirm to me what happens to Maya, what Maya's connection to Krieg is, because I think her connection, I know her through, obviously, knowledge, I know her connection to Krieg is probably emotional, but only Charlie can tell. It's awesome. I'm gonna take that as a... it explores their relationship quite well. I do think that I will get round to playing it, Charles, but I've put it on hold at the minute because I don't know if I can do Borderlands 3 again. Actually, I might. I mean, I got rid of Fallout. I got rid of Apex last night. Sadly, I don't think Apex is going to return again. Now, here's the deal, right? So, I continue my talk about Borderlands before I go into that. So, I think they should have shown that. That would have created a lot of depth. I think the DLCs were fucking on point. The only boring one was what should have been a fucking banger. Should have been the fucking Samurai Cowboy Town. That should have been fucking bang right up my fucking alley. But no. Like, I don't even remember, like, completing it. It was dog turd from what I played. And obviously, yeah, like, oh, you didn't complete it though. Like, no, it's dreadful. It's boring. First of all, I don't want to ride no shitty fucking raft. I want to ride that fucking T-Rex thing the lady was riding. Second of all, there should have been much cooler shit. They should have introduced fucking katanas in that DLC. They should have introduced melee weapons. Bring a whole new weapon into that DLC. That would have been really good. That would have created a very good reason to play that DLC. Is first kind of Destiny did it, and obviously yes, Destiny is far below Borderlands. Borderlands is far better. But I think personally, Destiny, I think personally Borderlands should have introduced a new weapon in that DLC, new type of weapon manufacturer as well. They make swords. That would have been nice. The DLC that I thought would probably not be my favorite is the fucking wedding DLC. I was not looking forward to it. I was like, oh, it's a wedding. It's so fucking boring. They made me eat my words harder than Marvel did. I fucking was like, oh, the wedding DLC. I want the Krieg DLC. I fucking go into that DLC with bad expectations. I loved every moment of it. With Borderlands DLCs, they put fucking, They put high stakes. They put fucking story content in there. This isn't like, fucking Destiny DLC where, oh, look, here's your favorite character, fucking Cade. Boom, dead. Oh, meaning nothing. Oh, yeah, let's go kill Aldrin. Oh, you killed him? Oh, what, right, you get this. He's back, and you work for him. Motherfucker, what? First of all, right, Destiny, Bungie, if you're hearing me out, your storytelling fucking sucks. Your lore, I'll give you, your lore is fucking sick. The lore is amazing. Your storytelling, on the other hand, is fucking dog turd. Now, all those people saying, the base story sucked, No, it didn't. That was actually fun. That was interesting. I liked Ghoul. Ghoul was a cool character. Maybe the boss fight should have been a bit better. Everything else about the story was good. Forsaken was fucking amazing. It had stakes. It had a good plot. It had the, you're going against the code of the Guardian. You're turning to the darkness for a bit to get revenge for someone who was so beloved by, the people. You disagree with what they're doing. Just for it all to just be thrown back in your face. The only thing that we know why Cade died, the only thing they told us, and I learned this in a lore video, I don't remember this person's name, but if you ever see it's like Line something, go watch him. He does really good videos on the lore, and he's probably the only reason why I still casually check Destiny content. Is Savathun, who hasn't even fucking shown up yet, needed Cade dead. Why was Cade important? Cade doesn't do much. Cade's just, he raises the Titans, the morale. He's not the leader. You kill him, their morale goes down. But that makes them more pissed fucking off. They're like, you just killed Cade, and you're the reason why he's dead. I'ma kill you. That doesn't fucking help you. That just makes them mad. Kill fucking Zavala and the Warlock lady, that's fucking good. You've killed two characters that actually could further your plan. Kill the characters that mean something. Cade probably didn't give a shit. Cade was just, trying to do his own thing. He's just a wild heart. He's just nuts. He's a fun character. He's an ace. And no, he dies to fucking soppy bitch boy. Fucking Aldrin, who's now Crow. Who now wants to be the Hunter Vanguard. Who's now everyone's fucking friend! Someone who had a deep emotional connection with Cade is now like, hey buddy, you wanna go get a beer with me? I technically killed your friend, but I forgot my memories. So we're cool. No, we're fucking not. I do not forget what you've done. And I get there, he's going on a redeeming arc because now he's a Guardian. Ooh. No, fuck off. I don't want Cade's death to be meaningless, because it was. If they brought Cade back, that'd be cool. That'd be well written. Cade comes back, and it's revealed that, he was this the entire time. But no. No. I mean, I like what they did with Saint 1, bringing Saint 1 back, because the guy who got banished, Warlock, he was cool. He had a good story. I mean, the planet sucked ass, but, I liked his story. I liked the idea. I mean, the story with Anna Bray was sick. People fucking hated the DLCs. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think you realise 40 quid for free content is not worth it. I learnt that the hard way, and anyone who fucking argues that with me, I will tell them straight out. And this may be you should be being all upset. No, I paid right. So, this is all free game modes that they considered DLC. DLC is not that. the only shit they put effort into is those big things which they resell for 50 quid. And they just now deleted the map! They've deleted all the other fucking planets that made the game interesting and stuck you on fucking European Dead Zone! I don't know what went through their fucking brain and thought, let's delete all the other shit to create the darkness. You've done jack shit with the darkness. I can't state how much they have done so little with the dark. You can now use it. That's cool. But, I mean, the Season of the Splicer actually looks interesting. I do like that they're trying to create the Fallen as a kind of mix, they work with you. But, right. The raids in that game, I'll give it that. The raids have love and attention to it. The music is great. Everything else about the game is fucking nasty. Multiplayer, a lot of people don't like it. I love it. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it during quests because I had to focus on something, and when you have to focus on something, it's all boring. You're like, ugh, I have to focus on this now. You know, you get me. But I don't like how they treat their story. They go, this character died. Now he has to work with the character who killed him. Aldrin should stay fucking dead. Because that adds, you know, this kind of suspense of, oh, you betrayed the darkness. You betrayed the kind of light. You went against the light. So now, you know, you're kind of forever banned. And, like, it made you choose, oh, be the Vanguard, be part of the the Drifter. It's like, I don't want to do this. Because first of all, I have to do multiplayer quests, which isn't fun. And second of all, I didn't pay 40 quid for that. I didn't pay 40 quid to fucking dick Zavala in the face. No! I paid 40 quid for story. Oh yeah, do this in multiplayer. Wing bong fucking ding dong. Fucking shoot someone in multiplayer. Go fucking see a cutscene. And then they kill the guy who owned Fawns. You know, this well-established Guardian, this Guardian feared by others because of how, you know, kind of gone to the dark side he is, fucking gets whacked! Like, I get he technically did get killed by a god stepping in the way, but motherfucker, what? This man got killed. This man's feared. This man is feared, you know. But nah, fucking get swatted. I might put on my fan because I'm really warm. But, you know, and that's the story we got. The fucking Forge, I think it was called Black Forge. The world is friends only. Sorry, it's friends only at the minute. My realm is friends only. Can people see the pinned message? I think so. I don't know though. But yeah, you know, like don't get me wrong. I get, you know, they don't do a lot with your story. They have very, very little kind of things. I'm asleep. So yeah, like, dude, you know, I didn't play the last one. The last thing of the 40 quid actually seemed worth £10 as a story. Actually played into. And obviously they're now doing free content. They're doing Season of the Story. That works better than charging people 40 quid. But game doesn't need to be as big as it is. Game doesn't need to have as much fucking shit as it does. The microtransactions is a fucking rip-off. It's a shame because Destiny used to be my favorite game. Destiny was probably going to be one of the core things I streamed on my channel. But yeah. But with the Borderlands DLCs, you can see there's love and care that's gone into them. there's a lot of, even in the Dragon one, there's stuff there. They obviously intended it to be good, but for some, it didn't seem that interesting. The Moxie one, I love playing a whole DLC with fucking Timothy Lawrence and, like, not Jack. Because he's there and he'll just go, yeah, you fucking cocksuckers, and then go, sorry, Jack. Bit of Jack still in me. And it's just so sweet. And then the ending, oh, my man gets it. My man gets the fucking shit. It's a great DLC. Second one, absolute fucking amazing DLC. Loved everything they did. I loved the ending. So fucking good. Third DLC, didn't complete it, didn't really want to. And I didn't play the fourth DLC because I was kind of out of my Borderlands phase. I didn't really want to play Borderlands that much. Story was good. The story worked well. The story progressed from kind of military company to fucking dictator who just is an asshole and is full on just a dick, to went from him being an asshole to him being he's a lovable fucking dickhead. Handsome Jack's probably one of my favorite characters. To streamers, to the kind of current thing going on. Streaming's quite big. Streaming works. You can tell their whole character is based around streaming. Yeah, Troy's obnoxious. Troy's a twat. Troy you want to punch him if you meet him in real life. He's that fucking, doing gang signs and shit. You just want to, like, not to actual people who are part of a gang, but the people who think, they're fucking on there, shit like that. He's just one of those people who just want to bap in the head. His sister, on the other hand, Tyreen, I liked Tyreen. Tyreen was cool. Tyreen was funny. I mean, they tried to put a bit of the Jack flair into her, but she embodied, she carried the kind of villains. She was kind of the main kind of driving force. I mean, Tannis being a siren, I kind of called it when I first saw it. I mean, so throughout, I think it was a joke in Borderlands 2 and 3 of Moxie was my girl, Tannis was my girl, and not Lilith. And I think I played the first game. So I played it through the first time, and when she first contacts you, she's like, oh, I made some tech and all this shit. It's like, nah, you're a siren. You're a fucking siren. I mean, and like you get some of the funniest shit as well, some of the funniest reactions. Oh, yes. Like, you go to Moxie, you talk to Moxie, and she's like, oh, I already knew. It was obvious Tannis was a siren. I'm the only one who got her clothes off. It's like, bleh! I'm gonna go get something to eat, because I'm fucking warm, so I'm gonna go grab an ice lolly. I will be right back. Right, I'm back. Hello. Got myself a lovely nubbly bubbly. Nice and cold. Put this at a fucking... I'll put out a C tier. Not, you know, not a, best kind of... Not an A. I'd say some people would put it in A, but I'd say C tier. I won't go, oh, lovely bubbly. I just saw it and thought, huh, I have this. And I also have a fucking brain freeze. Ah! Sorry. Oh, I hit my nose. It's thundering. Sorry, There's a lot of spiders. That was actually kind of refreshing. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just having a little break to myself. There is one thing that I really want to talk about, but I think I'll talk about after my break. I'm probably going to need to change my device. Um... Oh. Oh. Oh, Pacific Rim Black. That's not. I'm gonna go get another one. I'm gonna go get another. Hey, slowly. I'll be right back. Hello? I'm back. And eating another isolate. Sorry. This man walked on stage as, I believe, Noble Six. Please say I got that right. Show me the best duo. I said that. Ratchet. I'll say this now. Ratchet and Clank is not the best duo. There is far superior duos. I wouldn't even say Arbiter and something else. I wouldn't say not even Arbiter and Chifa. There is no perfect game duo. I'm probably gonna sleep one more night just to double protect. But I really hope Halo Infinite is on all consoles. A lot of people are starting. But yeah, I really hope it's on all consoles because Halo deserves to be on PlayStation. You know, I get, yeah, like, oh, yeah, but, you know, it has its own kind of charm, you know, people, you know, like, oh, it's on Xbox, you know, oh, just get an Xbox if you want to play it. Fuck no, I don't want to go, like, I'm not anti-fucking play this console, it's just, I don't want to buy a console that I don't personally use for one game. Yeah, I have done it for Switch, but I've made a solemn vow that I am swapping up chat. So, I made a solemn vow that I'm not buying anything else, and I haven't played it in a while. Not doing it because don't like Nintendo's way of doing things. Oh, you play a little bit of music? Can't even fucking have to. Their console is not online friendly. I don't like the online system. I don't want to pay for it. You know, yeah, what, I pay for rounds, yeah, I pay for Fortnite Crew, yeah, I pay for PlayStation Plus. But they all bring benefits worthwhile. Oh, you get classic Mario. Classic other games. No. But yeah, so don't expect Pokemon. I really wanted to do it, but nope. I really wanted to do Pokemon. I really, really did. But it's a shame because Pokemon would. No. Mr. Creeper, you have range the size of a fucking turret. Come on. Come on. Die. I could have avoided that. But yeah, so Another thing, oh yeah, Venom. So, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, trailer finally released. And, oh boy, I was not disappointed. So, the more time I've seen Carnage, the more I've gone, holy fucking shit, does he look cool. Every time I've now seen Carnage, the more and more I'm sat there going, bruh. Like, he looks like he's ready to fuck. Sorry, I freaked out. He looks ready to fuck people's shit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 out each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you know, he literally is badass. And so, a bit of obviously background of Venom. The more insane the host, the less connected to the hive the owner will be. So, I'm in class. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the more insane a host will be, one, two, three, four. Okay. So the more insane a host is, the more, the less connected the symbiote is. And you can tell Cletus is fucking nuts. I don't think I've been more hyped for a character, like, generally, in my life. I think I saw what he first looked like, and I saw later on in the trailer that and I definitely think it's got humor. Yeah, it's corny, but yeah, it works. I think it's not, like, in your face, per se, but it works, It's definitely... There's humor, it's not, like, drastic, but... I mean, there's definitely a lot of symbolism of... Obviously, they're connected. They could do that. And again... I could do it there. And then put stuff here. Like, each side has a door. Like, here. Here. Yeah, I think I'd do that, because then I can go from here to here to... I would definitely say I'm very much excited for Venom 2. I think the movie's going to be good. I reckon there's going to be a lot of great scenes. Carnage looks amazing. I mean, yeah, he's a bit more muscular than usual, but he looks really good. And, you know, that works. I mean, I have no issues with what Carnage looks like in this movie. It is honestly amazing how cool Carnage looks, and a lot of symbolism of red has obviously shown up. You know, I think the blood spatter means something, but some people think Toxin, which is Carnage's off-breed. But yeah, Pop Funko doing their usual shit of leaking shit before it's out, so I'm not annoyed. I kind of didn't know what Carnage looks like, but Carnage definitely looks cool. The blood red design works. Yeah, the blood red on him looks a fucking amazing. I can't praise it enough. Get to bed. This movie looks really nice, and I cannot wait. I really am hyped for this movie. It was going to be like a day after my birthday. Or like, no, it'd be the day after the weekend. So... Sorry. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to Venom vs. Carnage. I don't know if they're doing a new song like they did with Eminem. I think a lot of people trashed on the movie, and I think a lot of people, I think some people are realizing now Venom doesn't need Spider-Man. I think the issue is, I think a lot of people are thinking it's part of Raimiverse. It's not. Raimiverse has its Venom. They wouldn't just reboot a Spider-Man, and like everyone's like, oh, Raimiverse because Spider-Man's a murderer. No. So is technically Tom Holland's. And as Andy Serkis said, and I like what he said, they do not know of Spider-Man. And I would like to leave it that way until, you know, I want Tom Holland Spider-Man to meet Venom, because he's younger, he'll know what to do, and we won't get the dreadful Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So let's see what this looks like. I might do that with Spruce. I'm gonna make some chests first. Doop, doop. I'll make some chests first. Just yeet everything. In here. I might just do that with Spruce. I wasn't considering using Spruce, but maybe Spruce would look nicer. I think I'll do Spruce, yeah. Another Spruce build. Well, it's a good thing there's a load of fucking trees. And you really want to show. I got some wood. I can see what spruce looks like. But yeah, I definitely think Venom versus Carnage looks really good. Really impressed. CGI looks amazing. Venom looks great. Carnage looks absolutely fucking stunning. The final scene of the trailer, him in a church, and obviously hovering above, obviously everything, like kind of an angel, definitely is symbolic of what his nature is, and what he sees himself as. Obviously, he somewhat sees himself as a god. I would like to think near the end he did see it, near the end in his comics. I mean, he technically is a god. He is the strongest symbiote. Toxin's the only one who can outbeat him, and Toxin's a piece of shit. And the other symbiotes got murdered by Eddie. Eddie killed all of them after he lost anti-venom and then got Venom back. Because they got it off of Flash, who wanted to retire, and then Flash wanted it back from Eddie. Eddie's like, no, we're good guys, okay? I just wanted the suit back. And Flash was like, oh, okay, well, you can have it back. Yeah, that's how it ended. Currently, Flash is coming back, though. My one issue with the current Spider-Man, I mean, as I said, I don't care what Spider-Man is Spider-Man. I don't really like any of them. I just came to the conclusion, if it's not Venom, I don't like it. So the conclusion I came to is, I don't want Venom, I don't want Agent Venom to be with the current Flash. The current Flash is not a bully. People said, oh, he does what Philly does, name calling. No, Flash is meant to push Peter, you know. He's meant to teach Peter, oh, be responsible with your powers, because, you know, you can kick this guy's ass. I mean, what? One of the parts of Superior Spider-Man, Doc found out. That Peter was pulling his punches, pretty much. So, throughout all the, you know, Spider-Man's fights, Peter pulled his punches because of how strong he was. You know, Doc didn't. Doc punched the Scorpion's jaw right off, but he got it back. But, like, you know, he's not going to learn that from, oh, Peter. No. Eddie also learns the lesson that obviously his actions have consequences. He did lose his legs in response to what had happened to him. So, like, a lot of the Spider-Man characters learn lessons. I mean, Eddie learns a pretty fucking harsh lesson. His wife dies. His wife, to save his wife, she gives him part of the symbiote, and then she eats people, and she kills herself because of the grief. So, Eddie learns from that. Eddie also, he sees a reality where she's still alive. And obviously her son's a bad guy. Their son's a bad guy. It's a lot of the characters in Spider-Man learn stuff. I would say the only ones that don't is Black Cat and, like, some of the villains. Because obviously they're kind of, returning characters. But a lot of the Spider-Man villains, I think why he's so well liked and why a lot of the characters from Spider-Man are so liked is because of how kind of diverse they are within the kind of, Miles Morales learns and obviously has quite a, Miles Morales, Ghost Spider, Kane. Kane's probably one of my favorite incarnations of Spider-Man. Some people might not know who Kane is. Kane is basically Kane. So there's two clones. There's Ben Reilly, which is Scarlet Spider, who's got the hoodie and the kind of pajama suit, who's kind of the original Scarlet Spider. He was originally Peter, thought he was Peter. Peter then gave up Spider-Man, let Ben Reilly be Spider-Man. Then they found out, like, oh, Peter, you might not be a clone. And they were like, what? No, I'm the clone. And then that whole saga, apparently they're doing it again with Miles Morales, so I feel like that's a bit... Fucking hate those bushes. Doing it again with Miles. I'd probably say, sorry. There is better arcs to go down with Miles, but yeah. And then there's Kane, who is a offshoot clone, and obviously during a giant like Spider-Man arc, there was a Spider Queen, and Kane was part of it. But then Kane healed, and part of Kane is he became a clone, and he was able to produce like claws, Wolverine-like claws. He killed Wolverine. He was a really cool character. I don't know what's he up to now. I think he might be dead in the current comic book line. I know Superior Carnage was a thing. Like, he was a thing, and I mean, I will give it that. Superior Carnage Controlled is fucking cool. Carnage Controlled is probably one of the coolest shit ever because of how malleable Carnage's body was, and obviously he still has the insanity of Carnage, but he's under a bit more control. Carnage is fucking tanky, so I would say Carnage is up there as a pretty beast. Beast variant, and I think that works. I think Carnage is just meant to kind of be intimidating. But yeah, Superior Carnage was pretty cool, but obviously Superior Doc. I liked Superior Spider-Man. I think sometimes he was a bit of, is it Gary Sue? He did obviously, win unwinnable situations, and he also did learn. But because I realized, like, he did kind of show up knowing what Superior Carnage would do. Yeah, he's got the mind of Doc Ock, but I doubt he would have known exactly that, oh, these people are mind controlling Carnage. There was a whole Scarlet Spider and Agent Venom versus Maximum Carnage. I actually read that. That's a really good arc. If you're wanting to watch a full-on like just comic book of just Carnage being Carnage, watch that because yeah, Carnage is just intimidating, and I am really glad that they didn't like completely fuck Carnage's model and make him like super skinny or just not fit. I like the kind of muscular build they went for and they've been going for with the symbiotes. I like how they're doing it and they did it well. Shriek, I don't really give a shit about. Shriek can just be there. Shriek is useless. I mean, we won't get any more. We won't get any more of Carnage's family for a while. Only because Carnage's family, at the minute, one of them requires Spider-Man. We could get, I know Carnage isn't going to be kind of, oh look, he's dead now at the end of the movie. Carnage is returning. Carnage is immortal. The next villain in the next movie could be Scream, because Scream is also a very well-known nuthead symbiote user. She basically goes around with a heated knife killing all the other symbiotes. So she killed all the original owners, and then they all bonded together and did it again. And then Venom killed her the same way she killed one of the people. Because Eddie is obviously Eddie, and Eddie's just fucking badass. And I'm looking forward to it. I also started reading more on my codex, my Warhammer codex, found out a character's an absolute douchebag. I think I'm gonna end the stream here and come off for a bit. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna get in my house. Oh, I'll finish. I've done the base, and then yeah. Well, speak to you stream later.